Iraq didn't start this war. Iraq didn't choose this war, but Iraq is where this war is being fought. Right now, American jets are bombing Iranian-backed militias in western Iraq. And Iran, in response, is firing ballistic missiles at America's Kurdish allies in the north. To understand how we got here, you need to understand three things: Iran's obsession with exporting its revolution, how the PMF became Iran's arm inside Iraq, and why America's Kurdish allies make Iran furious. 1979, Khomeini takes power. And almost immediately, he says something that will define Iranian foreign policy for the next half century. We shall export our revolution to the whole world. This wasn't just rhetoric. It was written directly into Iran's constitution. Article 154 states that Iran supports the just struggles of the oppressed against the tyrants in every corner of the globe. Khomeini argued that if Iran stayed isolated, it would die. Not with armies, with proxies, with militias, with money, weapons, and ideology delivered quietly across borders. And nowhere did this strategy work better than in Iraq. The 10th of June 2014. ISIS captures Mosul in a matter of days. The Iraqi army collapses. Entire divisions evaporate overnight. Into that vacuum steps one fatwa from Iraq's highest Shia authority, Ayatollah Sistani, calling all able-bodied men to volunteer and fight. Hundreds of thousands responded, and Iran was ready. Iran opened its treasury immediately. PMF Deputy Commander Abu Mahdi al-Muhandis himself said, "The Islamic Republic opened its treasury for us when weapons and ammunition were lacking." But here's what made the PMF different from every other militia. It was officially incorporated into the Iraqi state, drawing government salaries, wearing government uniforms. But in practice, its 67 factions almost all pledge allegiance to Iran's supreme leader. A state within a state, wearing Iraq's uniform, taking Iran's orders. 40 years after Khomeini's promise, the revolution was sitting inside the Iraqi government. Now, America's side of this equation. The Kurdistan regional government in northern Iraq is semi-autonomous. It has its own parliament and its own military, the Peshmerga. And since 2003, it has been one of America's most reliable partners in the region. 3 reasons. First, when the Iraqi army collapsed against ISIS in 2014, the Peshmerga held the line. They lost thousands of fighters. They didn't retreat. Second, Erbil hosts one of America's most important military bases in the entire Middle East. Third, and this is the part Iran hates, the Kurdish region is a pro-Western buffer sitting right on Iran's border. For Iran, that's not just inconvenient, it's intolerable. The 28th of February 2026, the US and Israel strike Iran, and Iraq is immediately in the crossfire. The first casualty before a single Iraqi was killed was NATO. Iranian strikes hit British, French, and Italian bases in northern Iraq, placing NATO's advisory mission directly in the line of fire. NATO confirmed the withdrawal. Poland, Spain, and Croatia had already left individually. Trump called NATO a paper tiger and cowards. NATO is out, but America is not. US airstrikes hit PMF bases in Kirkuk, Anbar, and Diyala. Dozens of PMF fighters killed. The PMF command headquarters in Anbar was struck while personnel were on duty. Iran fires back. But not just at Americans. It fires ballistic missiles at the Peshmerga in northern Iraq, America's Kurdish allies. The same Kurds Iran suppresses inside its own borders. Iran bombs the Kurds inside Iran. Iran bombs the Kurds inside Iraq. For Iran, there is no good Kurd. Iraq summoned both the US and Iranian ambassadors, filing formal protests against both. 2 protests, 2 different wars, 1 country in the middle. Here's the picture. Iran built a revolution exporting machine. The PMF is its most sophisticated product. America built a Kurdish alliance based on shared bloodshed against ISIS. And now those 2 systems are colliding inside Iraq. Iraq has no good options. Kick out the Americans, lose the partnership that protects the Kurds. Crack down on the PMF, risk civil war with Iran-aligned factions inside your own state. Do nothing and watch your country burn in someone else's war. That's the impossible position Iraq is in, right now, today. Who do you think is winning this war right now? Iran or the United States-Israel coalition? Tell me in the comments. And subscribe because this story is far from over.